The next tournament format I'm going to talk about is called a double elimination format. This is what the tournament looks like. The tournament is composed of two halves. The winner's half of the draw and what's called the loser's bracket or the contender's bracket. The teams play in this format until they've lost twice. It's a very simple format in terms of basic understanding. You lose twice and you're out. However, it is a complicated format for someone to look, for someone, a spectator or for media to look. It can be complicated to see where teams play and what a quarterfinal match is. Those things can all be complicated with a double elimination format. This is the format that is used in the FIVB Open events. And also what we do in this format is we play what's called a championship semifinal. In other words, we play the winner's side and the loser's side until there's 4 teams remaining, and then we go to a simple crossover format where it's semifinal 1 and semifinal 2 and the previous losses are ignored. So in other words, if a winner's bracket team loses in the first semifinal against the loser's bracket team, the best they can finish is third, even though each of those teams would have 1 loss at that point. So in effect, when you use this championship crossover, it's not a pure double elimination tournament. In a pure double elimination tournament, you would play the winner's bracket until there's 1 team, and you'd play the loser's bracket until there's 1 team, and then they would play what's called a double final. The loser's team would have to beat the winner's team twice, and the winner would only have to win once in that final. That is not the best format because what happens is the team from the winner's bracket has played significantly less matches than the team from the loser's bracket, and often you get that team from the loser's bracket is so tired that in the final they'll cramp, or there can be other physical effects of the fact that they've played so many more matches than the winner's bracket team. The way the tournament is set up is just like a single elimination. In the first round, seed 1 plays 8, 5 plays 4, 3 plays 6, 7 plays 2. What's important is that you play the second round of winners immediately after the first round of winners, and then after that you start the loser's bracket. And the reason is because of the way teams drop into the loser's bracket. In the first round, they'll drop straight back in this 8-team tournament. So match number 1, the loser goes here. Match number 2, the loser drops straight across on the same half of the draw. The loser of match 5 drops down to the other half of the draw, and the loser of match 6 goes up into the other half of the draw. Okay? So again, it's important. Play the first 2 rounds of winners. Now you play the 2 rounds of losers. Then you have the semifinal matches, and the winner of match 11 and match 12, they play for the gold medal, and the losers of match 11 and match 12, they play for the bronze medal. There can be a slight chance of manipulation in this tournament in that sometimes teams in the winner's bracket feel they're playing a very strong opponent, and they see that in the loser's bracket there's some teams they feel that they're stronger than, and sometimes they might want to lose on purpose to go down there, but it's a slight chance of manipulation. This tournament requires a total of 14 matches, and since you don't want to play more than 3 matches in a day, this tournament format, as it's laid out for 8 teams with 14 matches, is going to have to be played over more than 1 day. It's going to have to be at least 2 days and maybe a 3-day tournament.